Hello, Saber Junkies. So I've got an exciting hilt to show you today. And also I'm going to show a few other things that I don't normally do on how the chassis is put together. But I have to show this hilt off. It is, of course, a Flagship by Cal over at KR Sabers. I have the Wade Sabers Flagship crystal chamber extension on it. And the etching was done by Carl over at Vaults of Valhalla. And it is a beautiful piece of work. And this is done in a Coast Guard theme. So you can see everything here. Coast Guard emblem. All the writing on it: honor, respect, devotion to duty. Now I have 2 children in the military, so this is a special hilt to me. Any military type hilt is a special hilt, and it's always an honor to do something like this for someone that is in the military. Of course, my part of it was doing the install and putting in the chassis and everything I designed. I went with the spinning crystal chamber here. The newer spinning plasma gate. Take a look at it here. It's got an amazing sound to it. So let's take a look at the chassis. Best thing to do is to grip it right here on the FCCE. It will turn. If this is too tight, it's possible to turn this because it is not glued down. And it's very tight, but it may turn, so just grab it by that. And this is the chassis design that has the brass cover on it. And I went with black, gold, and copper color theme to match the hilt. Got a very nice kill switch right here. To take the cover off, there's just a gap right here, so you can just pull up right here and it pops right off. It's held in by 4 magnets. Pop the battery out just like that. We've got some nice mesh going on here which covers the wires. Well, the wires actually run inside the mesh. I put a red Profi V3 in here, and that's from Tritium Sabers. I wanted to kind of match up with the red on that rather than just a black board. I thought this would look really nice. The battery is an 18650 3120 milliamp keep power battery, which in my opinion is the best one on the market. Now I've got a cover on here that's from Saber Bay, and the dual tactile switch is from TJ over at Ignition Sabers, so definitely go over and give him a like. So the board cover, battery cover, just pops right back on there. It's nice and smooth. I also did an etch on here through the Craft Cloud Printing Services. So that is the Coast Guard emblem there.
My ally is the Force.
So that's the basics there. And what I wanted to do, something that I don't normally do, is just kind of show how this chassis works. And so I wanted to show the one piece, which is not what's inside here. This is an older one that I have. But you can kind of see how it sets in there. This is not one with the board cover on it. This was before I did that. The older style kill switches and everything on it. But the fins are printed on this one. So the one more like this one is here, which has the brass fins and the board cover. So all of this comes apart. All the wires run through the fins so that they are not seen. So when you look inside here, you can see the brass fins. And it has a crystal that slides down inside here, goes down in there. Run the LED through that point right there. Then it has a motor holder that actually goes up inside here. So here's the way the motor works. This goes up inside here like this. That gets glued on to there. Then this goes over the motor like that. And then the spinning part goes right here, which I don't want to press that on there, but you get the idea. The motor actually goes up higher in here, and I'm not going to press it in because I've designed it to be a press fit. So but that is the motor, different type of spinning, and the holder and everything. So also I made these covers for the LEDs, and they just snap right into place here over top of the LEDs, and they are made out of translucent resin. So it gives it a really nice clean look. Sometimes I will, when I paint, I will give them a bit of a coat of paint over top, like I did with this one. You can see the difference there. So long as the LEDs shine through, that's what matters. Here are the fins for the sides. And of course, all of this stuff is printed at Craft Cloud. Some of these may have been printed at Shapeways when it was still open. Like this one, you know, it doesn't have any of the details on the back side of it. It doesn't have the board cover on it. But it's basically the same. Anyway, I wanted to show that just so you see how everything is up inside of there. Now on this one, I have the programming done with, of course, the crystal chamber is programmed on its own. And then I have the stock V3 up inside there. Where is my wrench? So you've got one set screw in the back here. Also, the blade plug does come with it. It's a nice blade plug. Just put this test blade in. So for the stock V4 that is in here, I've got it programmed to flash when it's off.
I'm Luke Skywalker.
So it does different animations
Synergy.
depending on
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
how I've got it programmed. Of course, I will send a paper with all the button instructions, but one of the things I like about this one and the way I've got it set up is the blade, the sound font changes on the fly. So you can just hold the power button and twist. Color change.
Enter volume menu. Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Exit volume menu.
Start, human. A pod racing on metal. Meet a true Sith. I am Sith.
So that is pretty much it with this. It is a work of art. Definitely deserving of respect. And I will get this shipped out ASAP.
I who dare to challenge me?
So definitely give all the contributors that I buy parts from and stuff some respect, and give them a shout out over there and give them the likes and thumbs up. And wait, there was one other thing. I've had people ask me about the Flagship crystal chamber extension. Now, I stopped having these made because honestly, I just wanted to concentrate on other things, and boxing these up and shipping them out and just dealing with all of that is not something that I really wanted to do. And so my idea was to hand this over to Cal, who was using his manufacturer to make these for me, give the design to him, and that way he could have these up on the store with the flagships. And so it was last year when I sold the last one, I told him that he could have it. And of course, he's had a lot going on with, you know, the new warehouse and just doing all the remodeling on that, and just so much stuff going on. He said it would be last October, but with everything finishing up now, I haven't asked him yet, but I will probably reach out and ask him when, because I do get quite a bit of requests for these, and hopefully within the next month or two he'll get these in his shop. But I wanted to let you guys know that for future reference. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.